What's up, guys? Welcome to Cannabis Review TV. Today we're going to be talking about legalization in North America. Post-election cycle had some really exciting things going on, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's get right into it. First of all, I'm going to start off with a bowl of some of this Tiger's milk that we reviewed earlier. Ooh, guess not. Looks like we walked away with the Chem 91. We're going to go ahead and put that in the pipe instead. Wow. Get that nice, sharp, pungent and bright chem smell. I love it. Let's go ahead and pack that up for me. So yeah, we want to talk to you guys about legalization in North America. It's coming to the point in time where the entire North American continent is going to be a completely legal zone as far as cannabis is concerned. And this is really exciting. Definitely sets a precedent for the rest of the world. I feel like, the South America, Europe, and soon Asia and the Middle East will be following in our footsteps. Hopefully, as we were, at least my nation was one of the first nations to go forward with prohibition and kind of project it on the rest of the world's government. So cheers to that. Cheers to the repeal of prohibition, not to the start. So let's go in here on some of this Chem 91. Very nice. It was actually a nice little wake and bake session. I did a strain review for the Tiger's milk. I ended up taking a 2-hour nap after that. Put me out, man. Cheers. Alright, so let's get right into it. Got my trusty MacBook here to help me out with everything. So starting off, Justin Trudeau, I think I pronounced that right. I'm having a hard time learning this guy's name. He's the new Prime Minister for Canada, representing the Liberal Party, and he just got inaugurated into office recently, a couple weeks ago, and he announced that he is on track and on plan, or has a plan for his cabinet to legalize and decriminalize cannabis for all Canadians going forward on a federal level this year. Currently, they have a federal medical regulated system where you can get a license and obtain medical cannabis, or you can be grandfathered in off of their older medical system and grow it yourself and trade amongst your friends. But currently, it's still federally illegal, and Justin's cabinet is proposing legalizing marijuana. He personally endorsed it, so we have the Prime Minister of Canada personally endorsing legalization. That's a first start. Great news, man. Secondly, Mexico on November 4th, their Supreme Court just declared prohibition of cannabis unconstitutional. Positive, that deserves a nice rip. Cheers, Mexico. Congratulations. Really excited to wake up and read that news headline. So yeah, cheers to legalization in Mexico. Yes. So yeah, a group in Mexico put together a medical cannabis coalition. This group is called SMART. They went to what's equivalent to the Mexican DEA and asked for their approval for this medical cannabis program, and it was denied. So they took it all the way up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled in their favor, granting them access. And they actually declared by a wide margin it's unconstitutional for the country to ban production, possession, and recreational consumption of cannabis. So that is a huge step forward for Mexico, especially with the drug war they have going on with all the senseless violence, and a lot of it has been built around the prohibition of cannabis. And so hopefully we'll see things move forward down south in Mexico below the border. And here in this country, Once again, and I do believe this is a political stunt, a bill was introduced to Congress to federally legalize cannabis. This time it was introduced by Bernie Sanders. We saw earlier this year with Colorado Representative Jared Polis introducing a bill to legalize cannabis on a federal level. So yeah, this is the Ending Federal Marijuana Prohibition Act of 2015, and it would amend the Controlled Substances Act to remove mentions of cannabis from the law. So far, we only have seen Alaska, Colorado, Washington, and a few other states attempt to fully legalize cannabis. This would do it on a federal level, so the states wouldn't have to implement that. And of course, if it were passed, it would still be up to states whether or not they would uphold this and to what extent, and they would go ahead and rule on it. But it would keep people out of prison, keep people out of federal jails, and I hope it gets passed. Ultimately, Bernie Sanders, he's going for the presidential election nomination on the Democratic side, and I feel like this is, just a way to garner votes on the left and to help him with his agenda, which is awesome, and I fully support it. So once again, we have another bill introduced here in the States to legalize cannabis on a federal level. So you have the Prime Minister of Canada saying that he's going to legalize, you have Mexico who has legalized, and you have our country, which is on the verge of some form of language through Congress legalizing cannabis on the federal level. So that's really, really exciting. You even have a bunch of Caribbean states coming on board, like Jamaica, with their decriminalization and legalization efforts as well. So this is really exciting news going forward. I'm happy for it. I'm stoked. Also, tomorrow, or actually Monday, I don't know when I'm going to get this uploaded, but Monday on November 9th, Illinois is going to start their medical cannabis sales. More than 3,000 patients have been issued medical cannabis cards, and they'll now be legal to purchase medical cannabis for the first time starting November 9th. Illinois is a very populous state. This is exciting and great news going forward. So far we have Illinois and Michigan and Ohio attempting to legalize there in the Great Lakes area. Unfortunately, Ohio didn't. They had issue 2 and issue 3 that people voted on this year, and it was voted down 65% no. That is because, and we didn't get into it on Cannabis Review TV, but issue 3 was supporting monopoly, and a lot of people in the state wanted to vote that down. Issue 2 did pass, however, and it kind of sets the groundwork for a medical cannabis system in Ohio. But there's a big debate on that issue, on which side you want to be on. We haven't covered it here, but legalization did fail in Ohio this year, unfortunately. So that is something to note. But yeah, guys, really excited about the prospects of legalization in North America. And I wanted to share that with you guys before I headed off to Jamaica. This is going to be the last video I upload before I leave for Jamaica. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Stay stony. We'll have some awesome content here going forward on Cannabis Review TV. Look forward to creating more videos for you guys. Definitely stay tuned for the Jamaica vlog. We have the oil rig giveaway coming up, the dab rig giveaway, and a bunch of other goodness here on Cannabis Review TV. So thank you guys for watching and joining me. And as always, stay tuned, stay stony, and stay subscribed. Cheers. Peace, world.